to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Releasing control arc restriction systems. 3, 2, 1. Approval of Situation A recognized, commencing the Cromwell invocation. Ability restrictions lifted for limited use since been rendered silent. Fearless!
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to wherever you are. Welcome to Weekday Anime, and today I have a very special guest with me. I have Purple Valkyrie. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. Thanks for being here. I know that you've got a limited amount of time, so we're just going to dive right into this and say hello to everybody. Let's see. War Monkey, good to have you here. Of course, good to have you here, Purple. And D-Bud, excellent to have you here also. And Roger Ryder, hail and welcome to you. Salty Ecstasy, good morning. And let's see, Dennis is here. Hello there. And let's see, this is the only reason I'm making to my store on time. Well, I'm glad to help you make it to your store on time. So with that today, we're going to continue on with the list that we started on Tuesday, and we've got 10 animes left, and I've also got preview clips from all of them. So let's get boogieing here. Number 10 on the list was Howl's Moving Castle. Now, this is one that you and I have talked about before. It's an absolutely breathtaking and amazing story, and everything, pretty much everything that Studio Ghibli and Miyazaki has ever touched has just been fantastic.
I think this was my first introduction to Studio Ghibli, and yeah, it's one of those that really sticks with you. If you love fantasy, if you love anything like that, this is a great film, and it's one of the more family friendly ones that they did as well.
Yes, yes, it is. And with Howl's Moving Castle, let me go ahead and share the movie preview for it in case, for the people that may have not seen it. This will be a good way to get a base introduction to it. So give me just a second here while I pull the appropriate folder, and there we go. And there's the castle itself.
I love that. The castle is a bit of a misnomer, but we'll go with it.
Absolutely. And during this time, they had teamed up with Disney to do the distribution here in the U.S. So most of these in the 2000s, you'll see, Walt Disney presents a studio. They pronounce it Ghibli. That's one thing I'm not sure if it's Ghibli or Ghibli. I always think of the H more as silent, and it's Ghibli, but that's me.
That's what I always thought, I've got to admit, yes.
Yeah, so here we go again.
From master filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki, the director of the Academy Award-winning Spirited Away.
That is ancient sorcery. And quite powerful, too.
This summer.
That's the other thing that Studio Ghibli always did very well for the for the English dubs. They pulled out all the stops and get very high-quality actors and actresses to do the voices.
Yes, but it was I'm just trying to remember. Christian Bale. That's it. Who did Howl?
Yeah, he played Howl in this one.
Experience the epic tale of a young woman transformed by a mysterious curse.
No, that's really me.
I'm old! No!
I know that feeling. It's how I feel sometimes getting up out of bed.
Yeah. For any of you that are younger than me, yeah, going to bed feeling okay, waking up feeling like crap, that becomes more normal, and it sucks. But it's just how it is.
enchanted moving castle.
This is a magic house.
And the one wizard powerful enough to set her free.
This charm will guarantee your safe return.
Walt Disney Studios presents a Studio Ghibli production of a Hayao Miyazaki film.
And then they pronounced it as Ghibli. It just sounds worse. Ghibli sounds right. Ghibli sounds dumb. That's just my take, though.
Hold on.
This June, journey to amazing new worlds.
Find me in the future!
Aboard Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, yes. Howl's Moving Castle. If you haven't seen it, it's well worth the watch. Great. It's a great movie.
It really is.
And it's actually one of the few from this decade that I have seen. So just a little something extra there for you. And I want to say hello to a few other people that have shown up. I want to say hello to Whitechapel and to Pops and to Cosmo James. Hello there to you. And yes, it has gotten worse as I have gotten into my 40s. So yes, I feel you there. And the Peter Venkman fan site is also here today. Welcome.
Good morning.
So back to the magical list. See Howl's Moving Castle. It's well worth it. Number 9 on this list is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. This is one I have never heard of, and it's a little on the different side. The way that they described it here, at one point or another, you probably fantasized about traveling through time. Well, this show, as the name might suggest, takes you on one hell of a time journey, travel journey. It stays true to the time travel formula that even the smallest changes in the past can and usually will severely change the future. But I did watch the preview for this, and it's very Studio Ghibli like without coming from them. So let me pull that one here and we'll play it.
Yes, I've heard of this one, but never seen it.
You have? Well, then you're in better shape than I am, because as I said, this is the first time I had ever heard of it. And as I said, I watched all these clips that I pulled last night. This one and one other are a little trippy, but let me go ahead and play it here.
Good morning. I've got to say, I'm pretty lucky most of the time. I'm not dumb. By most standards.
You two got to start taking life more seriously.
Of course, the setting of high school. What show wouldn't be complete without going to high school?
Yes, is that one of the most common tropes, would you say, with anime?
Yes, at least if they're doing anything with school, typically it's high school. The reason for that is in their culture, once you get done with junior high, it's possible to get into a job and go throughout the rest of your life. Most people still go to high school, but they have specialized high schools. You can either go to a general one, you can go to a tech heavy one, a science heavy one. The way they do things is vastly different than here. But it's during this time that they fully expect basically all the younger people to figure things out, because once you're out of it, you're expected to work, and typically work until you die. Type of more in that realm.
Right, it's more career focused.
Yeah, they're very career focused. That is very true.
What is that?
Time travel initiated. To me, it has a Groundhog type of feel in that if you go back far enough, or if you do something many times over, you can, as he put it, maybe God has just been around so long and has done everything so much that he just knows everything that way. And that's definitely a possibility. But if you know how things are going to play out, then yeah, you can either change your fate, so to speak, or attempt to. But
Yes, try
things
to
can be
work the system.
disastrous if you're not careful.
How could you know what I'm gonna throw?
There's nothing you can hide from me. I can predict everything you're gonna do.
What you experienced is a time leap.
Time leap?
You see, time can never be reversed. So it was you that went back in time.
It definitely has a bit of a trippy feel to it.
It does, doesn't it? Yes, yeah. Anything
Yes.
whenever you kind of play with time, there is, as you say, that potential for things to go terribly wrong. So I'd be curious to see how she rectifies these situations.
Most definitely. Well, I will say this for it. It's definitely very pretty looking. Definitely
Mhm.
it has that Ghibli feel, but doesn't have the style, and you can see the difference there. But these type of these type of shows in some respects don't get the same love and appreciation that a good mecha show does in some ways. So
Mhm.
but there's another one for you to check out. And I want to say hello to Rambam 3000. Good to have you here. And Blaine's Escape Corner. Yes. Let's see. The book it's based on is from the late 60s, so it carries a good old-timey time travel rules. Well, there you go. Those are things I did not know, and now I do.
I
And
like
yes,
the sound of that.
yeah, and the show is a bit trippy. So before we move on to the next one, I think it's time for an Alucard break. So this one I affectionately call a real vampire.
Oh, yes. I love you, Edward.
And I love you, Bella. Hold on. Who is it?
Oh, you know. A real fucking vampire.
Every time that deadpan voice, it still gets me.
Oh yes. Oh yes, yes it is. And yeah, that prior one is definitely a slice of life type of show. And actually, I think that genre has grown quite a bit over the past 20 years. So I don't remember anything like that from, or at least nothing of any consequence in my mind from the 80s and 90s. But I know that they they exist more now than they had before. So let's move on the list here. Number 8, Cowboy Bebop the movie. So here's what Fandom Spot said about this. When a franchise as big and as loved as Cowboy Bebop makes a movie, you already know you're in for a treat. Best way to describe the movie is just more of what you already like. It doesn't break any new ground, but certainly does live up to the anime series. General overview: a terrorist acquires a biochemical weapon that can wipe out a lot of people, so the biggest bounty ever gets set on his head. That it does. And the movie it takes place in between episode 22 and 23 of the series. So if you haven't watched the series, or if you're going to rewatch it, I would say watch it up to there, watch the movie, then finish the series.
Is that an unusual way to do it? Do they usually insert a movie partway through a series, or would they generally wait until the series is over and do either like a sequel or a prequel to what's happened?
Something more like that. This I think this one is unique as far as I'm aware. So but let me share the video clip here for this one. This is the actual theatrical trailer for this show. And they rated it R of all things.
Good.
I wonder what you call this kind of relationship.
It's not like we have any camaraderie.
And the one thing that they did with this is they did have all of the pretty much everybody that worked on the series, they came back to work on the movie. So it has that continuity that you just typically don't get, like with comparing the old Berserk to the newer Berserk. There's no ties in between them. So
There isn't really a bond here at all. Everyone just does what they want to do. They come back whenever they feel like it. And then they take off again.
You know what the world is like? It's like a boiling pot with a soggy stew inside.
Stew mix is on aisle 5. We have 2 copies.
And Studio Bones did the animation. They're really good at what they do.
And we got that smooth jazz playing again. Love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing about to this show. Even if you don't really care for the show, the music in it is so unique compared to most everything else that's out there. So
Great, wannabe preacher with a gun.
Hey, Spike, there's 3 of them. I'll go around the back.
Put my donut on their tab, would you?
Spike!
Cowboy scumbag!
Wait a minute!
CBC's Chris Riley is Limehouse.
It's the same story on every channel.
The government of Mars has posted a reward of 300 million oolongs.
300 what?
the biggest payday of their life. Now, if they could only accomplish it and not end up with the tab of 299 million. But yeah, this I haven't seen the movie yet, so this is new to me.
I haven't seen it either, but obviously we both love the show, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. And just think of it as a palate cleanser from the terrible live action.
Oh yes, got to have that palate cleanser. Oh crap! Hold on, where was I? Nope, there we go.
They're treating it as a terrorist attack, but as of now, they don't have a suspect.
A while, but they'll figure it out eventually.
Do you believe in the devil?
Well, I saw him. I got a very clear view. I know exactly what he looks like.
You can draw on the screen, just like a profiler.
There you go.
Yeah.
Draw like a profiler on an Etch-a-Sketch. Oh yes.
You and I are bound out there scratching around for a few bucks. That's all. This thing is much bigger than that.
Something that should not exist can't exist.
Too big.
What? Sorry, I've got no time to play around with you guys.
Yeah, it definitely looks really good. Everything that they've that they did with the series, they put into this, and it looks really good.
Yes, you can tell that the love is there when they make these. So I'm looking forward to finding this.
Oh yes, I need to watch it. It's definitely on my list for things I need to buzz through this month.
But you know, the shorter your life will be.
Come on, Vincent, I did everything you said.
Did you say your prayers?
I am going to kill this old lady if you don't put down your guns! That's a real shame.
I know you didn't mean that, Spike.
He called you a cowboy.
I'm not going to put down my gun. Why not, you son of a...
I think Grandma was about to take him out herself. Yeah.
Oh yes.
What did he mean? What are you?
Just a humble bounty hunter, man.
Spike, time to go.
Oh yeah, that it is. And let's see here. I want to say hello to Monkey Jeebus. Good to have you. And Rambam says, you notice how the rate of fire changes between Edward getting blown apart and then actually seeing Alucard firing that cannon of his. Oh, yes, there's a massive difference. Let's see. And Dennis says that he actually got to see the Bebop movie in theaters when it was released back in 2003.
Nice.
That's awesome. It would be nice if they would do a re-release of it into the theaters, but,
Yes, or even like a weekend special where they do several anime films re-released.
Yeah. And wasn't that a drawing of me? No, it wasn't a drawing of me. I am not the culprit. So if you haven't seen it, definitely see it. Next on here is a show called 5 Centimeters Per Second. This one was a bit on the trippy side, too. The movie, it's a story of two childhood friends and how life as well as love might not always be fair. As the title suggests, it shows the protagonist drifting away as life forces them to live in different places, do different things, and meet different people. They try to hold on to the past, but as the distance gets bigger, the strain of fate becomes thinner.
It sounds like a kind of coming of age sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it is, but the term 5 centimeters per second, as we'll see here, it actually has to deal with the terminal velocity of a particular flower.
あの人との約束の当日は昼過ぎから雪になった。
It's definitely very pretty looking. They did an excellent job with the animation on this. But another slice of life show taking place in, at that time, modern Japan.
It looks beautiful, as you say. I love it.
Yeah, it really does. You know, when they do stuff for actual locations that exist, they really do take their time and make sure that they get the details right.
栃木って行ったことあるか？向こうの中学に手続きするって。ごめんね。僕たちの前には未だ巨大すぎる人生が、暴漠とした時間が、どうしようもなく横たわっていた。彼の心がどこにあるのか分かった気がしたのに。
Yeah, story of of young love and all that stuff, and how things how life can be unfair at times, I guess you could say.
It seems to be, yes. Wanting to hold on, but fate seems to be pulling you apart.
Most definitely. Yeah, definitely, definitely a slice of life show, and as Dennis McCullough puts it, it's kind of boring but beautiful to look at. It's definitely a different pace to it compared to most, even with most slice of life shows. It definitely has a different vibe to it. And there we go. So if that's something that worked better for you watching with a significant other for a change of pace, there's one to try.
Yes, and this is a great list. It really kind of covers all genres and all tastes.
Yeah, it's that's why I decided to continue with it, because it's definitely very different than what I've covered in the past. And let's see here. Let's see. 5 CPS will mean a lot to somebody who isn't me. Yeah, that is very true. It's definitely different. So back to the list for one more, and then I know that you've got to go here in just a moment. So we'll buzz through number 6, which is Mushishi, or Mush. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that right, but
Mushishi. That's cool.
That's what it looks like to me. But it's a series set around 2 principles: help, and healing. In this world, Japan is very secluded from the West, and the story usually takes place in rural villages. Here we see dozens of people troubled by their mushi, something like a spirit that latches onto your every nature and the negative emotions you might be having. So the preview clip that I have for this one is also okay. There we go. Mushishi.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you. So this one, as I said, this is another one that's a little out there and a little different once again. Oh, it's got the deep bass going on this one.
Yeah, I like the music.
Mm-hmm. Once again, it's unique in its artistry and a lot different than most of the stuff that we had been covering on here.
Yes, I would say this is going towards more of a fantasy, perhaps kind of myths and legends style, but it's really cool.
Yes, it is. Oh, definitely very different.
Yes. To me, that's got a kind of Princess Mononoke vibe to it, because that's the only thing that I've seen that would, at least for me, kind of be comparable. But that looks really cool.
Yeah, that it does. And if I remember correctly, that is still available on either Funimation or Crunchyroll if you want to stream it. I'm pretty sure someone has it out there somewhere on various forms of the interwebs or the use of tubes. So definitely be sure to check it out. And Whitechapel says the same person who voiced Spike from Cowboy Bebop, Steve Bloom, voiced Mugen from Samurai Champloo. He is in just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Blaine's corner says, let's see here. Yeah. Pretty sure Steve has a Guinness record because he just takes every gig he can. And actually, that does bring one thing I did want to cover before you go. There was one piece of news that was out there that I believe that is of importance. Now, I know that a lot of people, at least in current day, don't care for a lot of the voice actors or the English voice actors because they become holier than thou, snotty, snooby, etc., etc., etc. But there's one that I've never heard one bad thing about, and he does, in my opinion, an excellent job. But he's had some very difficult things happen in his life. Specifically, a GoFundMe campaign launches for voice actor Billy Kametz following a stage 4 colon cancer diagnosis.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah. It's it's a sad story in that aspect, but from what I read of the article and going further into it, this guy seems to have a very high spirit and a fighting spirit, but the roles that he's known for. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say that's good. That's the best possible way he can go at this, and sending him love and hope he gets better soon.
Absolutely. And what he's known for is playing Josuke in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. Because he's spectacular in that. Gallo in Promare, the White Blood Cell in Cells at Work, and Rui in Demon Slayer. So he's had some big stuff recently, but having this diagnosis is hard. And with Rising of the Shield Hero just coming out, the first dub for the first episode finally dropped, and he's still doing it. So he must have got all that done before this diagnosis. But this is this is something that at least for me, I wouldn't wish even on my worst enemy.
No, absolutely.
To have happen to him.
Yes, and he seems to be relatively a young man as well.
Yeah, I would put him into my age bracket, give or take maybe a few years here or there. But having that diagnosis, that's that's a tough one. That's a tough one to take.
But he seems to, as I say, have a positive fighting attitude. So yeah, pulling for him, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So if anybody out there, if it's something that you wish to do, definitely check that out and definitely send good vibes and prayers his way, because he definitely needs it. But with that, Purple, I know that you've got to go. So where are you going to be here in just a minute?
Absolutely. My apologies for having to dip out early today, guys, but I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to be doing this again very soon. I will be hopping over to join Sil for our Thursday show, but please keep with Brandon, because this is a fantastic show, and I'm going to come back in a little bit to watch the top 5, because I'm really getting into this list now. So thank you for that.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being here today. And when we're done here, everybody, we'll hop over and do a raid on Sil's channel. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Take care, everyone, and see you very soon.
Take care, Purple. We'll see you. So with that, everybody, now you have just me, and I think it's time for another Alucard break. This one, which one should we do? Just a treat.
She's getting away. She's running.
I get it. I'm lining up the...
Going to miss it. Going to miss it.
Just be quiet and let me...
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
There! I took the fucking shot! She's dead! There's blood everywhere!
Oh, you are just a treat.
She is just a treat. And yes, we have lost quite a few people over the past few years, and it seems like it's being a little worse. And Monkey Jeebus says YouTube has Big Man Japan for free if you have premium or commercials. Well, there you go. Let's see here. So back to the list. This next one I had never heard about, but I guess it was huge on Toonami there for a while, called FLCL. I probably pronounced it wrong, but that's okay. The way it's described here is it's like a coming-of-age story, but with a lot of other aspects intertwined. We have Naota, the protagonist, a boy who seriously lacks individuality and seems to live on the coattails of his brother. Naota desperately wants to be like his cool baseball-playing brother, so he trains. But then he gets hit with a Vespa, and now his forehead can be used as a gateway by intergalactic robots. Also, the woman driving the Vespa is from outer space. Now, the preview for Fooly Cooly. Okay. No, I would never have guessed that that's how it's pronounced. And yes, this one seems like a funny one, just an out there fun time. But let me share the video for it. This is the original Adult Swim promo.
Nothing really special ever happens here. In this place.
Is it me, or does that look like a gigantic iron? Yes. And actually, while I was looking, it looks like there have been a few newer series of Fooly Cooly made. So let's continue on here. Yeah, it does look like a gigantic iron.
School sucks. My dad's a weirdo. Then there's my brother's girlfriend. I don't even know what to say about her. Anyway, life was pretty slow. Until she came along. Next thing I knew, I had things coming out of my head.
Oh, crap. Oh, imagine going through life when all of a sudden those things come flying out of your head.
It's weird, not normal, these horns sticking out. And I had a robot living in my house. And well, a bunch of other weird stuff.
You're the one who caused all this!
I don't care!
But that
And yes, what type of there we go. Hold on. What type of acid did we take with that? No. Yeah, this is definitely one one for the acid trips. Yeah, puberty metaphors. Sure, we'll we'll take it. It definitely fits into it.
She's kind of cool, I guess.
Don't lie. You like her.
Whatever. It's really not that big a deal. Do you find this difficult to understand?
Oh, it is definitely different. But that one, that looks like it'd be fun to check out and to see where it goes. Next on here is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now, I've never watched it. I remember seeing it, but from everything that I've been told, and that Brotherhood is the one that follows the anime, whereas the other one, the original one, it didn't, because it was running at the same time as the manga was going. So, yeah, here's what it says about it. Although the original Full Metal Alchemist series would have easily qualified for this list, it aired in 2003. I decided to give this spot to the later reimagined, polished, and prolonged Brotherhood. The show hardly needs any introduction. It has been hailed as one of the best animated shows to date. An interesting concept like alchemy, a very world, some amazing fight scenes, and a lovable, mostly metal duo. What's there not to love? Well, that's sounds like a good winning combination to me. And hello, Zax. Good to have you here. And yeah, the prior one looked like a hell of a head trip. That is very true. And yes, there we go. Brotherhood follows the manga. So here's the preview for Brotherhood. So Hiromu Arakawa is the one who did this.
その年の夏、流行り病に見舞われて、母さんは言ってしまった。
Well, losing your parents, never a good start. Good start for us anime fans, bad start for them as a character, things to overcome.
地獄なら見たさ。二人とも、もう十分にな。君を私の補佐官に任命する。君に私の背中を守ってもらいたい。
So it looks like whoever this is in a military type of organization. So you'll have to forgive me. This is one I've never seen. I'm just going strictly off of what they're showing me here in the preview.
ついてきてくれるか。
お望みとあらば地獄まで。
リオール。
Wait, did they borrow from Harry Potter, or did Harry Potter borrow from them for the Philosopher's Stone? I guess whichever came first, the chicken or the egg.
材料は人間。イシュワールで俺たちがやったこと。
Oh, it definitely has some of the blood to it, some violence to it.
目の前で人が死んでいく。野蛮だ、たくさんだ。誰も殺させない。守ってみせる。
Oh, as I said, it's definitely very pretty, definitely very interesting compared to something that we've seen today. Probably more along the lines of what I would normally watch.
間に合わない。
Ooh. I think I'm going to have to check that out. And let's see. Yep, Philosopher's Stone is an old myth. An old story that they both borrowed from. Yep. And Blaine says that if you ever have a day to dedicate to Full Metal Alchemist, Lowart on YouTube had a 5.5 hour comparison of the anime, the manga, and Brotherhood. That's that would be interesting to check out for sure, especially for me since I've never watched it or read it. So that'd probably be a good way for me to get started with it. And yeah, it does have a boss soundtrack. And this is a great anime with lots of twists and turns. Now I'll have to dedicate some time and check it out and see if it's something that I would like. Let's see here. Going back to the list. Next on here is Code Geass. I'm going to say Geass. I probably pronounced it wrong. If anybody knows how it's properly pronounced, please put it in the chat and I'll correct myself. But the story of Code Geass is definitely an underdog story. The only difference is that an entire country is an underdog. Or in other words, it's all about the glorious revolution. At the head of the bloody battle is Lelouch, an anti-hero given just the right amount of OP for the story to be gripping as hell. Well, it sounds interesting to me here. Okay, so Code Geass and no correction needed. Oh, I apologize if my audio is going out. My stupid ass internet connection's being really shitty today, and I apologize about that. And hello to Brian, the speaker for the dead. Good to have you here today. And Code Goose, honk. I'll have to gripe and complain to my internet provider about it. So let me bring on the preview for this one. And here we go.
Lelouch, is this what you wanted? What you set out
Okay, Lelouch is how the one person's pronounced.
to do? To control the world? To control every person in it?
Lelouch, why?
The Holy Britannian Empire had just declared war upon Japan.
Oh, declared war on where? Hold, let me back it up here. Man, devastation on a grand scale.
Empire had just declared war upon Japan. The Far East Island nation had held fast to its neutrality, and now Britannia looms as the world's only superpower. In the deciding battle...
Well, at least it's not the U.S. that's that's the lone superpower or imprisoning the island nation of Japan. Okay, is French for the louch. Okay. Here we go.
For the mainland, Britannian forces introduced into combat the humanoid autonomous armored knight known as the Nightmare Frame. Japan became a dominion of the Empire.
Oh, so they get conquered and become the dominion of the Empire. Well, that sounds unfortunate.
The country was stripped of its freedom, its rights, and its name.
How can this be happening? Now I'm about to die.
Well, that's not good. And let's see here. Yeah, I've noticed that since I started screen sharing, the little icon thing in the corner keeps popping up. So if there's any further issues, definitely let me know. Let's see here.
Before I've had a chance to do a single thing with my life.
You don't want it to end here, do you? You appear to have a reason for living. If I grant you power, could you go on? Accept this contract and you accept its conditions. While living in the world of humans, you will live unlike any other.
Oh, so it sounds like he's given power that he normally would not have. And hello to 80s Made Consumer. Glad to have you here. And the Spartan Flash Sentry, hello. And there will be peace. All right, here we go. Oh, There we go. Hold on. There. Man, StreamYards is being really glitchy today, so I apologize.
Out of my way! I, Lelouch B. Britannia, command you. Die!
Definitely very pretty looking. I'm gonna say there haven't been a whole lot of mech shows on this list compared to some of the other ones we've looked at. So, and that was there was one other thing that I saw from CBR where they talked about 10 trends from the 2000s that should have gone away, didn't go away. This was one of them, talking about the decline of the mecha shows, or not having nearly as many of them. And I've noticed that on this list, there's definitely fewer of them than what there used to be.
I will never allow you to kill Lelouch!
No! Who killed her? Who killed my mother, damn it!
The power of the king will condemn you to a life of solitude. Are you prepared for this?
Attention, entire world! I am Lelouch B. Britannia! From this moment forward, the world belongs to me!
Oh man. Join the rebellion. Well, that one's definitely a little different than what I was expecting. And yeah, the Empire creates a desert and calls it peace. Yeah, that's very, very true. It does look like it has an interesting story. And hello to One Man Show. Great to have you here. And Spartan, I have not. Unfortunately, my time with dealing with some of these shows it's just not as there as I would like it to be. But it's one that'll definitely put on the list and have to take a look at some more. And yeah, we got 100 more harems. That was one thing that was mentioned, is there was a ton of harem shows made back in the 2000s. Let's see here. So that's another one to check out. Number 2 was Spirited Away. Now, another Studio Ghibli film. And if there's one thing that they have always managed to do, is to capture its purest as its childhood innocence. The sense of wonder and adventure seems to seep out of most of their work, most notably My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away. Now, when it goes to Studio Ghibli films, I've seen a few of them, and taken my girls to go see a few and own a few, but this is one that I have never seen. But the preview that I've got for it, you can definitely tell it's a Miyazaki film. There's no question about it. So let me pull it up here and let's check it out.
Walt Disney Studios presents the Studio Ghibli film.
Honey, don't take a shortcut. You always get us lost.
From master filmmaker Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah, it's definitely a Miyazaki joint. You can definitely tell.
What is it?
Come on, let's go in. I want to see what's on the other side.
Where are you going? Hey! You said just a quick look! Now let's go back!
You shouldn't be here. Get out of here, now!
What?
Leave before it gets dark. You've got to get across the river. Go! I'll distract them.
Yes, I must agree. It definitely is a work of art. With all of the Studio Ghibli films, they're all a work of art. They really are. Even though they may not have the action orientation to them, there's just something about them that's just so good. And yes, Code Geass and Spirited Away are really good.
Don't be
Man, that sounds like a nightmare, not a dream.
afraid. I'm Master Haku.
No!
I just want to help you.
No!
In worlds seen and unseen, where spirits are transformed.
Yeah, that looks like something for Nightmare Fuel. But man, all the details just in the background, looking at these vases or vases, it's amazing the amount of detail that they put into it.
And sorcerers rule.
Witchy Baba controls you by stealing your name. If you completely forget it, you'll never find your way home.
Your name belongs to me now.
One girl's future depends on her judgment.
Aren't you getting wet out there?
Yeah, definitely very unique and different from anything else I've ever seen.
I'll leave the door open for you.
Her courage.
It's Haku! He's hurt! Haku! Haku! This way!
Her loyalty.
Haku helped me before. Now I want to help him. Everyone, I need my shoes and clothes, please.
And there's the little dust mites from My Neighbor Totoro. Yes.
Remembering one thing above all else.
I want you to know my real name. It's Hira.
Walt Disney Studios presents a Studio Ghibli film. Experience a magical movie phenomenon embraced by all the world.
Let's go!
Man, just the artwork in this is just so spectacular. If for no other reason to see it for that.
This fall, prepare to be spirited away.
So yeah, that one is definitely one to see. And Blaine's Escape Corner says that Mononoke was popular in anime circles, then came Spirited Away, which was popular everywhere thanks to the Disney machine. Yes, during the 2000s, when Disney had the distribution to it, they did push it. I remember seeing some of these previews, so that definitely helped push it into more than just the anime zeitgeist, or for us that have followed anime for longer. And Rambam says that the thing is, you can enjoy this even if you know nothing about Japanese folklore or mythology. And yes, Spirited Away is currently the third highest grossing Ghibli film. Yep. And yes, the dust mites are so cute. Yes, they are. And the speaker says, I love everything Studio Ghibli does. They are fantastic. My favorite is Howl's Moving Castle. And that was actually number 10 on this list. So we covered it earlier. And yeah, we don't get anything like this these days. That's very true. And you can't be spirited away who'll feed your cats. Yeah, who will feed the pets when we're gone? That's definitely very true. So let's see here. The last one on the list, Gurren Lagann. Now, this is one that was recommended to me quite a while ago by Pablo and Diego of Midnight's Edge in Espanol. And it's funny to have this on the list and have it be number one, and to have it also be a show that was on Cartoon Network's Toonami and Adult Swim. You know, I don't remember this at all, and I've never seen it. But from the previews that I've watched of it and putting together the video I did just a few days ago, it's got an interesting take on it, or it's different. It's a mecha show, but it's a different type of mecha show. So let me, I've actually got two of them here. Let's do this one.
Drills are your soul. You got it? Now, come on. Gentlemen, sorry for the delay. Are you guys ready? Just about. What is it you're doing? Listen up, Simone. That drill there does not belong to the village chief.
Okay, so his name is pronounced Simone. It's spelled Simon, but it's Simone.
Yes. Because that drill is who you are. Simone, yours is the drill that will break through the vault of heaven! We made it to the surface. Now's the time to cast off the boy you used to be. It's now or never.
Definitely a little different than what I was expecting, and everything about it does seem pretty cool. It seems pretty interesting.
From here on, the name of this mecha is Gurren Lagann! Just who the hell do you think I am, fuzzball?
So the smaller mech becomes a bigger mech. Yes.
You're Kamina, badass leader of the indomitable Team Gurren.
Just believe in yourself. Believe in the Simone that I have faith in.
It's Yoko. Yoko is my name. All right, you two, you better get back.
And a very a strong female that doesn't need to put the men down, or at least not that I've seen. And hello to Horny Alf. Horny Alf won the other day the 1,000 contest giveaway, and I'll actually share a photo of what I sent him here in just a moment. Oh, well, that's good. That means the show it means something to you. So if that's the case, this might be something that makes more sense why they put it as number 1 then. So let's finish the preview here.
Combining is all about one fighting spirit slamming into another! A combining of courage that sets a man's soul on fire! Gurren Lagann!
It definitely is very pretty looking for the time and for being a mecha show. You know, I guess this is one I'll have to take the time and really start doing a dive into. That's right. I do remember seeing it on the list for the Sci-Fi Channel when it was the Sci-Fi Channel and when they were doing Animondays. That is true. And hello to the Mac Cave. Good to have you here today.
No matter how nasty this place may be, you and me are gonna fight our way through it. Me with my Gurren and you with your Lagann.
And it is available on Blu-ray. Now, something that I didn't know, Aniplex is actually part of Konami. Unfortunately, Konami's gone down the hill since their glory as far as gaming, but at least they do have Aniplex to do anime. And they actually do have quite a few different series out there. And this Madman company, it's an Australian import company that does a lot of importing for animes to Australia. And they actually put out quite a few of these clips that I used, and I definitely appreciate them for making them. And with that, that is the last of the shows off of this list. I definitely hope that all of these are something that you would look forward to seeing and maybe would check out. And let me show you what I sent to Horny Alf here. Give me just a second here. And check this out. I sent him a copy of Armitage 3, The Complete Saga, featuring the voices of Kiefer Sutherland, Juliette Lewis, Elizabeth Berkley, Bryan Cranston, and the writing talents of Akinori Endo, who did Battle Angel, and Chiaki Konaka, who did Serial Experiment Lane and Hellsing. So this show is definitely in good company as far as who it comes from and all the voice actors and everything. So congratulations to you, Horny Alf. I hope you enjoy that. And with that, everybody, let me before we go here, we'll catch a few more of your comments. The Art of Manly Combing, also a mecha anime. He is the drill bit that will pierce the heavens. And D-Bud said that he looked up the name of Studio Ghibli. It's pronounced Ghibli. So the English spelling they are using is bad. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. And let's see. The super robot is the genre where robots can do whatever power the powerful protagonist can power through powering up. Yes, that is very true. Let's see here. Thought fighting was about skill and strategy and, of course, logistics. Now, that's as it should be. And let's see. My son is currently really into Naruto and has started watching some Dragon Ball. Well, you're in for a long haul with all of that because there are hundreds and hundreds of episodes in total. And yes, definitely enjoy it. It's the movie, the OVA, and then the second movie. They're all really good. And yes, Armitage is outstanding. And Bryan Cranston also did Power Rangers. You know, that man has done quite a bit of things over the years. So, with that, everybody, I appreciate you being here today. The schedule for next week, I am going to have 2 pre-recorded shows on Tuesday and Thursday at about the same time. So I will set them as premieres. And then the week after, I think we'll end up doing a live stream on Tuesday and maybe Thursday again. I want to try and keep my live streaming mostly to Saturday. That's the day. But I like doing these lists during the week, especially while going through a whole entire decade. So if you enjoy these, please definitely let me know. Any other shows that you think that I should check out that are from the 2000s, please definitely let me know, and I'll be sure to try and at least look at them and put a video together about them. So with that, everybody, I'm going to leave you today with one more video clip. And when we're done here, be sure to go do an anime guy raid on Sil Abdul's channel and go say hello to our friend Purple Valkyrie, who is co-hosting today. So with that, I'm going to leave you with Integra.
I'ma go eat that health thing, bitch! I got your arm!
So shove it up your ass!
Well, that's not fair at all.
I'm sorry. We don't give a fuck.
Fuck,